Imagine this: you walk into a hospital, and instead of a doctor deciding your treatment plan, an AI system scans your medical history, analyzes millions of cases, and gives you a diagnosis in seconds. Or picture applying for a loan, and before you even sit with a banker, an algorithm has already determined your financial future. Sounds futuristic. It's happening right now, and the question we must ask is, are these systems fair, transparent, and ethical? The greatest revolution of our time isn't just about technology, it's about ethics. Artificial intelligence is evolving at breakneck speed, but our moral frameworks are struggling to keep up. The real challenge isn't whether AI can make decisions, it's whether those decisions align with justice, fairness, and humanity's best interests. Why AI ethics matters now. AI is no longer science fiction. It's in your phone, your workplace, your school, and even your government, from chatbots that answer questions to algorithms that decide who gets hired. AI touches billions of lives every day. But with great power comes great responsibility. If AI shapes decisions that affect our health, our freedom, and our opportunities, then we must ask, who is shaping the AI? And more importantly, whose values are baked into these systems? The ethical dilemmas. Bias in algorithms. AI is only as good as the data it's trained on. If that data is biased, say it overrepresents one group and underrepresents another, the algorithm will reflect and amplify those biases. This means job applications, housing opportunities, or even criminal sentencing could unfairly disadvantage entire groups of people. Transparency. AI often functions like a black box. It gives answers without explaining how it reached them. If an AI denies your loan or misdiagnoses your illness, shouldn't you have the right to know why? Data privacy. AI thrives on data. The more it knows about you, the more powerful it becomes. But this raises tough questions. Who owns your data? How is it being used? And can you trust that it won't be misused? Accountability. If an AI makes a mistake, who's responsible? The developer, the company, or the machine itself? Right now, accountability is murky, and that's dangerous. Human autonomy, perhaps the biggest question of all. As we hand more decisions to machines, are we slowly giving up control of our own choices and freedoms? Real-life examples. Healthcare. AI systems are helping doctors detect cancer earlier than ever before, but studies show that in some cases, algorithms trained primarily on data from one population underperform for others, potentially risking misdiagnosis. Finance. Banks are using AI to approve loans faster. But in the US, some lending algorithms have been found to give worse terms to minority applicants even when their credit scores were identical. Law enforcement. Police departments worldwide are experimenting with AI for predictive policing. While it promises efficiency, it can reinforce racial profiling if the data fed into it. Reflects historical biases, possible risks if ignored. If we fail to address these concerns, the risks are enormous. We could entrench inequality for generations, create systems that manipulate human behavior, or even lose trust in technologies that could otherwise improve our lives. Left unchecked, AI could evolve into a tool of oppression instead of empowerment. Path forward. Building responsible AI regulation. Governments must create clear laws that define how AI can be used, ensuring fairness and accountability. Responsible AI design. Developers need to prioritize ethics as much as efficiency. This means diverse training data, transparent systems, and built-in checks for bias. Global cooperation. AI doesn't stop at borders. Countries must work together to create standards that protect everyone, not just the privileged few. Public awareness. Finally, you, the public, have a role. The more informed people are about AI's risks and opportunities, the harder it becomes for corporations and governments to misuse it. The future of AI isn't written yet. The choices we make today will determine whether it becomes a tool for justice or a weapon of inequality. So here's the challenge. Don't just be a passive consumer of AI, be an active voice in shaping how it is used. If this video opened your eyes, share it with someone who needs to hear this. And hit subscribe for more deep dives into AI, technology, and the future of humanity. Because remember, building a responsible future with AI starts with awareness, and it starts with us.